Welcome back to my channel. In this video, as you saw by the title, I am going to be predicting my future. I'm not like a medium or like a psychic or anything, but I think I know how I want my future to plan out, and I'm a very organized person, so I try to plan ahead and like know how my future is going to go. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I am a sophomore in high school now. Starting out with high school, I think that my junior year is definitely going to be the hardest. That's what everyone says. And then I think that my senior year, I'm going to do half days. I'm going to come to school and do like maybe a math class. What else requirements do you have to do? Math, English, band, and then ag. So those are the 4 classes that I would do for my half days. Or like, wait, maybe every other day? Maybe? I don't know. Either half days or every other days, and then my main 4 classes that I would do those days, because those are the 4 classes that I have to take to do like the lead thing, like the classes that you take all 4 years of high school. That is my guess for what I will be doing in my senior year, and then I will be taking my other half of the days or every other day at a community college that is like 30 minutes away from my house. So I will be doing like the easy credits so that I can hopefully graduate out of college early. In 2022, I will be graduating from my current high school, which is super exciting. That's in like 3 years. That's literally crazy to think about. And then the next fall after I graduate, I will be going to probably a community college that is around my house, doing like the basic classes there. And then I think I want to go to Delaware University, or maybe like an in-state school, but Delaware University is one of the top schools for physical therapy, and that's what I want to do for my career, so I hope that I can get into that school. When I was 6 years old, I wanted to be a physical therapist because I went with my dad to physical therapy and I loved it so much. I got to help the woman that was helping my dad with everything, and yeah, 6 years old and I was helping people with physical therapy. That's literally crazy. But physical therapy is a lot of work. It's 6 years of schooling, but it makes a lot of money, which is hopefully what I get to do, and I want to be very successful as a person and be able to have an outstanding career. I feel like during college I'm going to be driving a Grand Prix. My dad has this car. It's like a red... He has a red car. It comes in many different colors. I will put a picture of that right now. That is a Grand Prix. My dad knows how to fix it, so he said that I can always like get him to fix things if anything breaks, but it's a very supportive car and a safe car, and he knows that I will be comfortable in a car like that, and I think it's a perfect size for me in high school and college, so that's probably what I'm going to stay with. I just got my permit 2 days ago, so I'm gonna be on the road soon, and my parents are looking for cars for me, so that's probably what they're gonna end up getting me. And then I hope to keep that car in college, and then maybe when I start a family I can get a bigger car. In college, I feel like I'm going to go through a very hard breakup. I just feel like that's so like cliche, but everyone tends to go through breakups in college just because like distance or whatever, and I'm just gonna cry all the time because I'm a very emotional person, if you don't know that already. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna hit me really hard and I'm just gonna be like, ugh, but I'm gonna get through it. I'm going to learn from this so that I can be ready for my soulmate. At the age of 23, which means that I will have 22, 23, 5 years of college done, so then I'll have one more year of college after that. I am going to buy a condo or an apartment. The community college and the University of Delaware are in driving distance of my house. So for the first couple years of college, I'm just going to be living here because that's easier, and obviously I'll still be paying my parents rent and stuff because they will probably be buying food, and I'm sure I will do that sometimes. But if you don't pay rent for your parents and you're like over 18, think about that, because they do a lot for you and you're living in their house, so you should probably pay them rent. At age 24, I am going to graduate college, yay, and I'm still going to be hurting from this relationship, and I'm gonna need a puppy. That's just how I work, okay? So I'm going to buy a puppy. It is going to be a miniature Australian Shepherd. Short for that is Mini Aussie. That's what I'm getting. That is my dream dog. If you love me, you will get me a Mini Aussie. And I will love you very much. So thank you. After I graduate college, I'm going to find a job, either full-time or part-time. Doesn't matter. I just want a good job where I can start my career. Obviously, I'm going to have jobs before that, but like I feel like when I'm graduating college, that's where I'm gonna be like getting really professional jobs, and then from there it's just gonna make my career better. At 25, I'm going to meet the one. I'm gonna meet the one at 25, and he's gonna be really smart and really nice. He's gonna treat me really good, and I'm gonna love him so much. I'm gonna be falling over my feet in love with this guy, and he's probably gonna be blonde because I like blondes. One particular blonde. This guy, he's not gonna be perfect, but he's gonna treat me really well. You know, he's gonna have his flaws. And this person might be someone from my future. It might be someone from my past. I could be redating someone that I have dated in the past. So, I don't know what God has in store for me, but He knows what He's doing. You know what you're doing, so I trust you. I trust you. I don't know why I was clapping. Skipping forward a couple years, I am 29 now. I will be ready to be married. This guy is gonna get down on one knee. He's gonna propose to me. It's gonna be like really special. It's gonna be one of those proposals that's like not in public, but I'd rather it be personal and more of like one-on-one thing, maybe in like a pretty spot where we met one day, or like our first date or something. That would be really cool. If the person you love is proposing to you, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter about how shiny everything is. But I will get married at 30. That gives me like a year to plan my wedding. It's gonna be a really good wedding. I haven't really decided, well, I have a lot of time to decide this, but I don't know if I want to do a small wedding or a big wedding, because like a small wedding, I could have just family and it could be like my friends, and like I could have really good time with it and just be like really personal and stuff, and then it's like less money because it's not as many people, and then maybe I could get like a nicer food or nicer dress. Or if I had a big wedding, I could have everyone from my family. I have a very, very large family, so. And then if I have a big wedding, then I could invite all my friends and not feel bad about not inviting anyone, because I would have everyone there. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll decide that in like 15 years. 31, I'm gonna be pregnant. We're gonna buy a house, because for the first like year of marriage, we're probably like living in a condo or something, and it's gonna be the house that we're gonna live in forever. And we're going to make sure that it has enough bedrooms, because I want to have more children than that. And then at 32, I'm gonna have my first baby, and I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be a boy. My mom and dad's side of the family, there's like an equal amount of boys and girls. I just feel like that would be my luck, is to get a boy, because, you know, if I get an older boy, then he can look out for my younger children, and I feel like it would be kind of fun to have a boy as the first child. 4 years later, I am going to have a baby girl at 26 years old. I really want a girl, because I want to dress her up and put her in cute outfits. And if I have a boy first and then a girl, then the guy can look over his little sister. And I'm gonna raise my children right, and they're gonna be really responsible, and it's not gonna be boys are destructive and boys are bad and boys are mean. No, my boy's gonna be respectful, and he's gonna be really amazing and good, and he's gonna love God. I want my kids to be 4 years apart because some of my friends have brothers that are like 4 years older than them or sisters that are 4 years younger than them, and it just seems to work out really well. It's not like such a short time gap between babies, but it's also like not too long, not like 12 years or something. But I feel like that's good age. Like if your baby's like 3, then you have that time for them growing up a little bit and getting a little older, and then you have another baby, and then by the time your child is 4, then they can kind of help out a little bit. Not that much, but like I feel like that would be 2 really cute ages for kids to be. When I get my first house and children, I feel like I'm going to be driving a Toyota. It's probably either going to be like silver or white because those are 2 color cars that I love, and it's going to be a family car, obviously. Honestly, I really want 3 kids, but like I don't really want to have a baby while I'm in my 40s. I want to get married in my late 20s, early 30s, and then if I want to have my babies 4 years apart, then I don't really think I would be able to have 3 kids unless I had kids in my 40s, but I don't want to do that because that's just like probably unhealthy, I'm guessing. But yeah, that is me predicting my future, and obviously these things don't come true. That's just kind of what I'm hoping for and what I want my future to be. Not all of the things, that's just like what I'm predicting will happen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed me trying to figure out my future. I honestly think it's pretty on point, I want to say, because like with my career and how many kids I want to have, I don't know if the years will be exact. I kind of put a lot of detail into this video, but that's like pretty much around what will happen. Maybe one day I can look back on this video and compare and contrast what has happened and what hasn't. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!